Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. My name's Amber. I upload beauty and true crime content. If they're the type of videos that you like to watch, then why not hit that subscribe button and come along and join our little family. And if you're already part of the family, then make sure that notification bell switch on just so you're notified of whenever I upload a video. And if you feel like it, why not head over to Instagram where I post all of my latest makeup looks. And now we can get into today's video, and I am back with another palette testing video review for you guys. So Revolution have launched some new 9-pan palettes, and these are dupes for the Huda Beauty ones, and these are the Revolution Ultimate Nude palette. So they've done them in 3 like different colour schemes. There's a light, a medium, a dark. Obviously that means that they're great for like a range of different skin tones, and this is very similar to how Huda did hers, and I think W7 also did these. In fact, I know they did because I have got them. I just haven't had a chance to test them yet. These are £6 each. I'm pretty impressed with them, guys. I'm going to just show you each palette. So this is your first palette. This is your light palette. So obviously this has got some slightly lighter tones in there. It's got a few shimmers. It's got a nice amount of mattes in here and a couple of shimmers. That's what I did like about these. I wasn't struggling for matte shades, where some of their smaller 9-pan palettes in the past, it has been a nightmare because they've done a lot of shimmers and not a lot of mattes. Then you have got your medium one. This has got a slightly more pinkier tones. Again, you've got a nice mixture of mattes and shimmers in there. Just a very, very pretty palette. And then last but not least, you have got the dark one. This is my favourite one. This one you can create a really nice like smoky neutral eye. It's got like reddy tones, and I just really, really like the tone of this one. Super, super pretty. I actually really, really like these. I think they're very, very handy travel palettes. I think if you did like the Huda Beauty ones, but you didn't want to sort of spend that amount of money on a palette, these are perfect because they are great dupes. They are really good quality. They do blend really, really nicely. The shimmers in these ones aren't as intense as some of the other palettes that I have used from Revolution. They are still nice shimmers. They're just not like a boom in your face formula. They're more like a subtle shimmer, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's get in and let me do these swatches of each of these palettes. So first up, you've got your swatches for your light palette. Now looking at the swatches, wish there was a slight little bit more diversity in the mattes, because those 2 pinky mattes are very, very similar in tone, and you can see what I mean about the shimmers not being as in your face. But in terms of like a nude palette and what they were trying to achieve with the sort of dupe in the Huda palettes, it's a very, very pretty palette. Then moving along to the swatches for the medium toned palette. This is a really pretty palette, and I actually like that they've got the diversity just right on this one with the mattes. But it is a super, super pretty palette. Then last but not least, you have got your dark palette swatches. This is definitely by far my favourite palette. Oh my god, how beautiful are the swatches. Oh, absolutely unreal. So guys, that was all of your swatches. Now we're going to move along to creating this eye look, and what I have actually done is used a combination of the 3 palettes to create the eye look. We're going to start by going into the Ultimate Nude Dark palette, and I'm going to be using, they don't actually have shade names, so I'm going to be using this one here, which is right at the very bottom in the middle. It's like a deep brown sort of burgundy tone. It's beautiful. I'm going to pack that on in like a semicircle shape. Then I'm going to go into the medium palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is a really, really like pretty pinky tone. I'm taking this shade on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend this out just above where I've laid down that previous shade. Now I'm going to go into the light palette, and I'm going to go into this pinky tone shade here and go just above that other shade. I'm now going to go and cut my crease, so I'm going to take a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer onto my flat brush. I'm going back into the dark palette, and I'm taking that original deeper like burgundy tone that I took originally and pack that on here. I'm going back into the light palette and I'm taking this purple tone and I'm going to pop that on top of the concealer. Just taking this with my finger. Now I really want to make this look pop a little bit more, so I'm going in with my Barry holographic topper, and this is in the shade Stardust. This is a gorgeous purple shade, and I'm going to pop that down on top of where I've placed down the metallic. Just here. I'm going back into the light palette and I'm taking this gorgeous light pink shade that is going to be run in underneath where my waterline is. Then I'm going into the dark palette and I'm going in with this middle shade here. So guys, that is basically this eye look. I'm just going to pop off camera and finish off with mascara, lashes and liner, and then we can get back and talk about why. So guys, this is the finished look. I'm absolutely obsessed with how it turned out. It's so super pretty. I love that you can use these like palettes in combination with each other or on their own to create individual looks. I think that these are great travel palettes, especially if you're on the hunt for like a little nude palette to travel with. Not that we can really go anywhere at the moment. I definitely think the dark one is my favourite out of all of them. I just love like the burgundy, pinky, browny tones in this is just beautiful, and it's got that little bit of coppery to it's just everything. This is just everything to me. I love this colour scheme. I do really like these palettes. I don't think that every single person in the whole wide world needs them in their life. I think if you were someone who really wanted the Huda Beauty ones but didn't want to pay that price point, these are going to be perfect for you. I don't necessarily think you need every single one of them. You know, if you're just looking at eyeing up one, then you can always just go for that one that sort of suits you. But I do think they are a lovely addition to my collection, and I can see myself using them again, particularly the dark one. Definitely this is something that I think I will pop away to maybe travel with, and when I can go on holiday. I just really like the versatility of them, and I really like what they did. They definitely, you know, came to dupe the Huda palettes, and that is exactly what they have created with these. And for £6, like, what more do you want for £6? They're such incredible value. I do, like I say, wish the shimmers were a little bit more popping. Anyway guys, I would love to know what your thoughts and feelings on these little nude palettes are. Let me know that in the comment section down below, and I shall see you in the next one. Mwah, thanks so much for watching.